Hey racers, JonRacer3 today for a very special Hot Wheels tournament. As you can see by the track laid out in front of me, we have the Super 6-lane raceway outside edition, and as you can see the track is very far. I haven't counted up the exact amount of feet, but it is way bigger than 10 feet long, which is what I usually race with the 6-lane raceway attached. And as you can see on the table over here, we have a lot of cars ready to race on the 6 lane for the exclusive summer tournament. Hope you guys are excited. Let's get into the rules and then jump right into the racing. So the rules are pretty simple. The way this is going to work for the first round in this video, you're going to see each one of these matchups have 2 victors each, and then those 2 victors will move on to the second round, which will be in a completely different video because we have a lot of cars to race down the track here. So I'm gonna not talk anymore and just jump right into the racing. As you can see, we have cars from every genre of car there is. We have Lamborghinis, Ferraris, supercars, JDM cars, muscle cars, German cars, English cars, and all of the rest, as well as Matchbox, Hot Wheels, and Hot Wheels ID. So let's jump right into it with the first matchup. So like I said, in this matchup there are going to be 2 victors, so we're going to have 1 victor for this race down to the very end, and then we're going to race the cars that didn't win again to see who will pick up second place. Alright, let's get this tournament started in 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be lane 1, that is the Jaguar taking the first win of the tournament. Alright, here we go for race number 2. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. And it's going to be lane 6. That is the Range Rover taking the win. Our first 2 victors are SUVs. Let's see if they can keep the trend running with this matchup. There are no SUVs in this matchup, but let's see who takes it. We have an Aston Martin, a Dodge Viper, a Nissan Silvia Drift, a Lamborghini Gallardo, another Lamborghini Countach, and then we have a Porsche 918. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. It's going to be close. It is going to be lane 1. That is the Aston Martin just barely pulling away. There was pandemonium on the racetrack last time. Let's see what happens this time. 3, 2, 1. More wrecking, more chaos. It is going to be lane 4. That is the Nissan Silvia taking the win. There is just chaos and chaos ensuing on the track so far, and there's only been 4 races so far. So there we go. There are our first 4 cars moving on. Time for the next matchup. For our next matchup, we have Dodge Daytona, the Mercedes AMG GTR, the BMW i8, the Subaru WRX, the Audi R8 GT, and then the BMW M3 GT. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a close battle between lane 4 and 6, but it's going to be lane 4, the Subaru taking the win. Who's going to move on with the Subaru? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going to be not even close. Lane 1 with a lot of speed is going to be taking the win. Next up on the track, we have 2 beautiful Golf cars. We have a Golf 4 GT, a Golf Porsche. We have a Lotus, a Fiat, or Fiat, however you want to pronounce it, a Volvo, and then a McLaren Speedtail. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Look at that, the Speedtail with the speed taking the win in lane 1. Now let's see who the second fastest was in that matchup. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it is not even close. It's going to be the Lotus in black taking the win. Here we go for our next matchup. In lane 1, we have the Dodge Hellcat. In lane 2, we have the Lamborghini Aventador. In lane 3, we have the Mercedes SLR McLaren. In lane 4, we have the Nissan GTR. In lane 5, we have the Datsun 510. And in lane 6, we have a Mazda RX-7, I believe. It's the Mazda RX-3. My bad, just checked it. Now let's see who's fastest on the 6 lane. 3, 2, 1. Look at that Mazda RX-3 go. It is a close battle for second with the GTR and the Datsun, but the Mazda takes race 1. It was close between that Datsun and GTR last time. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going to be close. The Datsun loses to the GTR on the straight as the GTR is going to take your win today. The cars are lined up and ready for the next matchup. We have a Lamborghini Huracan, Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3, a Porsche Carrera, Chevy Camaro, McLaren 720S, and a BMW Z4. Let's see who takes it in race 1 in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a close one between the Porsche and the McLaren, but it's going to be the Porsche Carrera taking the win, beating out the 720S. That McLaren's a strong contender for the winner of this race, but anything can happen. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the Lamborghini had the speed, but he loses it to the McLaren on the straight. McLaren moves on. All right, next up on the circuit, well, not really a circuit, it's really just a drag strip. Next up on the strip, we have a Lotus, a Ford, the Joey Logano Ford Mustang, a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, a Ferrari F12, and a McLaren 720S Spider from Matchbox. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it is a close battle here. It's going to be lane 6. That is the McLaren beating out the Sesto by an inch. The Sesto's a close second for this race, but I think the F12 might be able to take it. 3, 2, 1. That Sesto is just too fast, beats out the Ferrari, and moves on with the last car. For our next matchup, we have some beautiful cars. We got the Dodge Viper, Tesla Model X, Ferrari FXX, the Mazda Furai, McLaren P1, and the Aston Martin Vulcan. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that Viper go in lane 1. The Viper's going to take the win, beating out the competition. Now that the Viper's gone, this is going to be a good race. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that, it's super close. It's going to be the Ferrari FXX just barely sneaking it out on the drag strip, taking the win. For our next matchup, we have some even more beautiful cars. In lanes 1 and 2, we got some Audi R8s, one with a Spider, one that is normal but also a Matchbox. Then we have the Hot Wheels ID Corvette C8, McLaren Senna, Matchbox Audi TT, and the Hot Wheels ID Lamborghini Miura. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that Corvette go! The Corvette's going to bring out the speed, beating out the Audi R8 Spider, taking the win. That Audi R8 is quick and is the obvious favorite for this race, but let's see if another car can pull it out in 3, 2, 1. Nope, that Audi is gone. No, he's not. He gets derailed, and it's going to be the McLaren Senna in lane 5, taking the win. That is an unfortunate race. Our next matchup is a good one. In lane 1, we have a DeLorean. In lane 2, we have a Ford GT. In lane 3, we have a Jaguar. In lane 4, we have an Audi. In lane 5, we have a Subaru. In lane 6, we have a BMW. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a close between the Ford and the BMW, but the BMW M4 is going to sneak the win. The Ford loses his speed, unfortunately, and lane 6 will take it. All right, Ford GT's in lane 1. Can he hold the speed for the second race? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. There he goes. He's got the speed, and he's going to carry it all the way through the race. The Ford GT is going to take it. Here we go for our next matchup. We have a Renault Sport RS01, Lamborghini Huracan Super Trofeo, Jaguar F-Type Project 7, Honda Civic, Nissan 300ZX, and the Aston Martin DBS. 3, 2, 1. Look at that Civic go! Has so much speed, beating out the Lamborghini, taking the win. Here we go, race number 2, that Lamborghini's fast. 3, 2, 1. Look at that Huracan go. Like, geez, this thing is fast, and it takes the win. Moving on to the next round. For our next matchup, we have a Mercedes-Benz AMG, another Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, an Acura NSX, a Nissan GTR, and a BMW M2, followed with an Audi RS5. I believe? Yes, RS5. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Look at that BMW go in lane 5. The red BMW is going to take the win. Easy. All right, there were a lot of second place contender cars in that last race. Let's see who takes it this race. 3, 2, 1. Look at that GTR go. Just kidding, it was not even close. The GTR takes the win. This next matchup has an insane amount of blue cars, but to start it off, we got the red Porsche 911 GT3 RS, we have a wide-body Nissan GTR, a Ford Focus RS, a Lamborghini Urus, a BMW, and a Honda S2000. 3, 2, 1. That BMW is quick. Lane 5 has bred a lot of winners today. Lane 5 is going to be our victor, BMW. Let's see who the second place car is in this matchup. So who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it is a close one between lane 1 and 2. It's going to be Lamborghini. Ooh, sneaking it away from the GTR in lane 2. What a race. Here we go for our next matchup. We have a Nissan 350Z, Hot Wheels ID Mazda RX-7. We have a Toyota Supra, a Corvette, a Ferrari, and then of course a Mustang. I just want to make sure. Yes, it is a RX-7. The RX-7 won a tournament earlier this year. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. And it is close, but the RX-7 has the speed, beating out the Supra to take the win. All right, these cars are pretty fast. The Supra is pretty fast, but lane 1 has proved to be dangerous. Let's see how he does in 3, 2, 1. The Supra has the lead going off the start. He's gonna stay on the track though, and is gonna take the win, beating out his competition. Our next matchup is looking to be a good one. In lane 1, we have the LaFerrari. In lane 2, we have the Bentley. In lane 3, we have a Jaguar. In lane 4, we have a Caterham. In lane 5, we have a Koenigsegg. And in lane 6, we have a Tesla. A lot of different brands. Let's see which one's the fastest. In 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going to be close, but it's going to be the Jaguar in lane 3, beating out the Koenigsegg in lane 5. What a race. All right, that Koenigsegg's fast. Can we pull it through? 3, 2, 1. It looks like he can. Look at that Koenigsegg go. Lane 2 is your victor, and the Koenigsegg's moving on. With only 6 spots left to get into the next round, these cars are going to have to race their butts off. We have a Corvette C8R, we have a Hyundai, a Tesla, a Corvette, a BMW, and another Tesla Roadster. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Look at that, the Hyundai in lane 2 is going to sneak the win away from the Corvette. All right, which other car is going to be moving on? We know that Corvette's fast. 3, 2, 1. Look at that Corvette go. It is not even close. The Corvette C8R moves on. Time for our second to last match with the first round. We have the Corvette C8, a Porsche, a Lotus, a Lamborghini, Ferrari California, and then a beautiful Bugatti Divo. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's going to be close. The Bugatti Divo spins out onto the pavement, which is unfortunate. It's going to be lane 5. That is the Ferrari California taking the win. All right, can the Bugatti hold on this time? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. It's going to be a close one. It is lane 3. The Bugatti just barely misses out on that victory. The Lamborghini Veneno is going to sneak it away, taking the win. That was a close one. We finally made it to the last matchup of the first round. We have a Mazda, Lamborghini, Toyota Supra, Ferrari 458, Ford Escort, and of course, the Lamborghini Centenario, a legendary car in this tournament. Let's see who takes it in 3, 2, 1. That Ferrari 458, not even a competition. Ferrari's going to be moving on. This is the last race of the first round of the tournament. Just take a look at all of the winners that we've had so far today. Let's see one more. Who's going to take it in 3, 2, 1. It's going to be the Toyota Supra with an easy win, taking the win. And there you have it. These are all of your cars that are going to be moving on to the final video next week. I hope you guys are as excited as I am because these cars look absolutely stunning on the racetrack, and I can't wait to see which one is the fastest going down the Super 6-lane raceway on the Outside Summer Edition. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you are excited for next week, make sure you like the video. Hopefully your car is doing good from the Decide Your Ride video. And yeah, this tournament is now effectively over. I'll see you guys next week. Take it easy. Peace. Without your love.